Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm a little tiny bit behind today with I'm going to do at least one video because I want to show you how to do this. Now I did this a really long time ago and I will put it onto something eventually, but when I cut it, I think I put it on something and I took it off because I didn't want it to be there, but I've kept the work so I can show you how to do the lavender. These lavender pieces here and the leaves with beading, and then we'll do the flowers because I think I'm just going to put part of it onto here. I won't be doing well, I'll do a section of it, see, and then whether I get all that on the one thing, I don't know, but I'm going to see what I'm going to do. I haven't ironed this, but that doesn't matter because I want it, the idea of leaving it was to stay in this part here. I wanted to stick to this, right? Now you can see that I bought all them other beads the other day and you wouldn't credit it, but there was not something there that I could use that was the right size and all the right thing. But I've been going through mine and I've picked out a few ones that I want to use. Only thing is I need to get them all the same size. Well, it doesn't matter about the leaves but I did want smaller ones like that on there. But I'll do I'll get some started and we'll show you how it's done because I haven't got, the only ones I've got for green were these light colours. I think it's going to fall on top of me now because I've got these greens, but what I've done here is like a glassy bead that I've used for this. So to get the same effect, you're going to have to use that sort of bead, you see. You don't have to, I suppose. I reckon I could probably go with that and see what it looks like. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? What do you reckon? And see, these ones are a tiny bit too big. These are all right to put on, you know, your crazy patchwork and stuff like that. And, of course, I'm still working on that, but I'm going to have a tiny break and just give you an idea of how to do some of this beading. They're too big. The other ones are too small, is that right? I did, hang on, well, these are good size too. They're a bit big. They're not too bad, but I don't know if I want that colour. I kind of sort of wanted this colour because it's what I've put on there. That's what's balking me because I'm trying to get it exactly the same and I don't have to do that, do I? So maybe I could just take these away, these nice bright shiny ones, and show you the techniques anyway of how to do it. I'll put the box back in there. Okay, I'll stick them there a minute and show you what we can do with these sort of colours, eh? Or even the bigger ones. No, I don't want to use the bigger ones. I'm definitely not using the bigger ones. Now I'm going to use the green and the purple. The green and the purple out of this box. Maybe the purple out of this box. Okay, I'm going to use the green out of there and the purple out of there. I'll use this purple. Okay. I think that'll work. I do hope so. Anyway, so I'm just going to, I want to very lightly put something on here because I've been trying to find my disappearing pencil thingy, you know, that you put on and I can't find it anywhere. I did only moved it the other day because it was just over to the side of me there and I don't know what I've done with it. Anyway, if I very lightly put a pencil mark, you can use your disappearing pencil. The thing is, I don't like to do this because I don't want to the mark to stay there. I can sew over it if I only do it really carefully, though, can't I? So I'll do maybe a bigger one for the first bit. Maybe I'm just going to do a bit and then I'll just I'll do a little line up there like that, one line like that, and then we'll do another piece out here because I've got them in lighter colours, but I think I'll do and then we'll go another piece out there. Now you probably can't see this at all. I've got a good bit of I've got a bit of linen there. It's only very thin, and then I've just done those. You see that? Where are we? I've just done them three, just to have a base from where I want to work. Okay, so I want to take this up here a little bit higher. Maybe those ones too. Well, you're not going to be able to see this when I've stitched over the top of it. Righto. Now, So all I've got is a piece of fabric here and a piece of underlay stuff sort of thing you put in. It's like it's not actually a stiffener. I suppose it is if iron it might go, but I needed something behind it because this was really really thin, this piece of stuff here. It's fabric. Anyway, I'm in Australia and I'm in a flap and it's raining again today. It's raining again. So I went out yesterday and I did a bit of looking about. I was going to try and take that off there. So the actual size of my picture thing that I want to do, because I'll put it onto the front of something, or, you know, that's what I'm going to do with it. So this is 4 inches, and I can take it down by 5, I suppose, because I will just put on as much as we can, because then we can do another lot, and plus I'm going to show you a lot more of the stitches for the crazy patchwork and start another one of those because I've been doing a bit of work on that old one. I hope you're not getting sick of the look of them, but I'm really enjoying doing this, so if you want to come along with me and have some fun, because that's what this is. Now, the thing is too, like, I'm giving away my beet soup because, well, one of the reasons is because I want to have all my beets sorted and I don't want to do it. Isn't that terrible? But it's also because I want to share with you, okay? Now, so the first thing that we're going to do is this, maybe I should just do the stem stitch first. I'm going to do the stem stitch first, and then I'll do this piece, this lavender here, and show you how that, because it has a, it's not flat. See, it's not flat. Hang on, what have we got in these boxes here? There's no green in this, is there? There's a good colour. Anyway, I've got the good colour I'm going to use in here, I think. There's lavenders that are really going towards the bluey, purpley colour, isn't there? But I think I'll use this because I'll have enough of these. I probably should have enough of these other ones here too, but I don't know, there's not many still left in the bottom of there, so anyway, we'll see how we go with this. I'm really wanting to use that colour, but we'll use one of the other greens. We can't be too fussy now. That's probably, you know what, you can't have everything, and I haven't got everything, not yet. Not yet have I got everything. I need a piece of thread now. I want it to be a light green, please. Box of threads on you, where have you put that? I've got something sitting on it, I have too. Come here. Because I want to, well, I'm thinking I don't want to use the pearl one. So, I'm hoping I've got something that's not the pearl one. That is nice, I like it. Because I only want a few strands of that. I might have to get some more of my cottons out of that cupboard over there, but then I won't be able to move in here at all, will I? I had a really good needle here. Here it is. Ready to go. Plus there's my bead one. Where's my magnet thing? I had a... Oh, sit on there. Sit on your pin cushion, Sonya. That's what it's for. Look, you know, I can always find it. It's sitting there. Hope everybody's having a good day. And congratulations to... I don't know if I said this. No, because I made the videos before. To Koala, Koala from Oz, who won the bead soup. It was exciting, and she'll be able to get on with her crazy patchwork. She'll sort them out. She doesn't have to sort them out, but she could do. Now I need 2 pieces of thread, 2 strands to work with. In a minute, I'll have it any minute now. Nobody panic. I just pull them straight down. Usually it works for me. Maybe I've made it too long today. And I've been out there having a sleep. I'm sorry about this. I have to, you know, because I get so tired. If I don't... I did have a good sleep last night, though. I've been sleeping really good last couple of nights. Like a kitten, not a baby. Babies don't sleep very well. Some of them do. Not all the time, though. People say they sleep like a baby. I don't understand that, because the poor little babies don't sleep much. Come on. Right. Now I've got 2 strands. I think that's enough. I'm going to do a stem stitch up there. And I'll just do that one first to show you. I do like these flowers, but they sort of hang about, don't they? But that's okay. I suppose you could fasten them down if you wanted to, but I don't think that was my idea. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to do the stem stitch up the middle of this one first. When you just want to put a knot in your thread. I did that. Okay. No, I didn't. Well, I don't know. I thought I did. It's just not working for me today. Here we go. Yeah, so this rain's going to keep going, obviously. Not good. Some poor people having all these floods all the time. Righto, so we're just going to go... I like to sew on a piece of fabric that's only about this size. When you get something bigger, it tends to be a little bit trickier. So if you want to... I'll pull a piece of the thread through with that stitch. I'm going to pick it up and pull it back out. Here we go. You know, I find that if you've got something that's just the size of your hand, you're pretty good. Or a bit bigger like this. If you've got bigger pieces, I find it a little bit hard to work with. I don't mind, but if you're starting out new, you just learn. So this is a stem stitch. You just come up, go down there, go back to where you came out with that bit, with that one. So you go down there, go back out with that one, there it is. And keep your cotton down there. If you put it up above, it will look different. If you put the cotton up there, it'll look different. It'll be the same sort of thing, but it won't be what, you know, you'll have a higgledy-piggledy bit of work if you do that. Wait a minute, that's not right, son. You want it straight. And as you go, I've been doing something and thinking, oh, that's all right, I'll just leave it like that. And then by the time you get to where you're going, you think, wish I'd have fixed that, and you go back and you do. So best not to go too far before you decide you want to keep it or not. Okay? And that's just right, makes a really nice little stem stitch for you. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I want to make a different cover for my my journal that I'm doing now too, and which is really, I've been working on it for a really long time, and it's starting to worry me that I can't get it moving. But the cover that I made out of putting all the doilies together, I think it needs to go on something different. I really do. Righto. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up there because you don't have to, but I've still got the too tight, so you don't pull it too tight. Just nice and tidy. You want it, you don't want it too baggy. You just pull it to a certain. You get used to it after a while. How far you can go. Righto. So that's that, right? There you go. I'm going to go through the back. Get that bit. Now I don't remember if I actually got that off a picture on something. I may have done. I may have got it off something else. I don't know. So I'm just going to show you part of it, and that's okay to do. I don't think I did. Anyway, so that's... Oh, there's a little spot. Go away, you. Go and play somewhere else. That's that bit, and then I'll do the others after. I'll keep that on there so I can use that. Now I've got this good bead needle here, and I've got some thread, and I want to use sewing thread. I've got a pink, purple. Did I use... I'm going to check and see what I used for this. I did use the same colour as the beads, look. So we better do that. We need some purpley colour thread. And I'm going to have to look in that box. I don't know if there's any up here. There is. Here we go. So if you go to your embroidery thread, and you can, if you haven't got the machine sewing thread for the sewing machine, you can use one strand of this to do it with. I was looking for some stuff a while ago. I want to use everything. This is the third decision on what I was going to do today, because I couldn't. I kept going, oh, look at that. I better look at that. No, I'll do this, and I just kept on and on and on thinking. And then all of a sudden, I found that bead thing. I thought, oh, gee, we're going to have to try them beadings, because I need to use some of my beads, and I'm excited about that. I haven't been using them on the crazy patchwork, but I will be using them a lot more. So. Because I really enjoy doing this. Now, I haven't come up all the way to there, as you can see. So I don't know how big I'm going to make this, but you've got to start out at the bottom with it wider than what it's going to be at the top. Plus you need to put your, say for example, I'm going to use 5 beads, right? So I'm going to thread on, I'm going to come up there. I'm trying to think in my head, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's close enough. Just come up at the side of your piece of work there. Or you can start down over, but you're not going to be able to see the end of it. And then we want to put 5 beads on there, okay? So do 5. And I'm going to pull that down. And I know that I want it to go up like that. It's going to have a bumpy bit or something. I can't explain what that is, a lump. So I'm going to go down about there, righto, and come up above where the beads are going to be. So it's stitched on like that. So there's a little hole going up in there, sort of thing. Okay, imagination. You used imagination for that. Righto. So now I'm going to do another 5. Because as you go up, you're going to use less after a while. It's just graduated into a shape. Well, I think this is going to look really nice with these. I was a bit worried about what they were going to turn out like. I'm tangled up. I'm going to put that down there, the same place. Well, just next to it. You want them to close it enough together so they're going to be touching one another when it goes on there. So like that, okay. Another one. I might be making them a bit higher than what I did with the others, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a worry. I hope not. Anyway, I'm sure everybody's going to turn out different because of the distance that you use and the sort of beads that you use, and too, that'll be a thing. So 3, and these are all different sizes, which is a shame, but it's not easy to get. You can get them all the same size, of course, your beads. I bet I went and bought those ones there, particularly for this. So that's got 5 beads on it too. Okay, so you get back down and you get really close to it. If you keep it nice and close, they should stay snug together. What have I got here? What's going on there? Okay. The middle one's a bit off. It's making it sit wrong. Maybe I didn't pull that one in far enough. I'll put the next one on and see what happens. Yeah, I think that there's one of them beads there a bit too big for this. I must take note of that next time I'm doing. See that one there's a bit too big. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to put not him on there. Don't put him on there. He's too long. I'll try this again. I think I started in the wrong place too. Look at me. Only done a couple of stitches and I make a mistake already. I'm sorry about this. I will improve, I promise. It's only early in the day. We do make mistakes sometimes in life. That's how we learn things. Isn't it? That's how we learn stuff. Somebody put a comment up on my last video that she didn't think it was a very good idea for me to have my address on my what's name. But if somebody wants to find out where I am, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I mean, having my address on there is not going to be one way or another. If somebody really wanted to find me, all they would have to do is look in a phone book or something like that. You know, it's not. I'm not really that worried about somebody using my address, and my phone number is not there. She said, and my phone number, but my phone number's not up there at all. I have subbies that actually ring me. I talk to some of my subbies because they've sent me their number and I've rang them back. And I don't mind talking to someone sometimes about things like that. I just don't understand. I know, and you see, I have had people come to the door, one lot of people that knew me, and just popped up one Saturday morning when they didn't even get invited or they weren't. And that was because they actually found my name on a parcel, or my address on a parcel somebody had sent me, and they just rewound it till they got it and then turned up at the door. I didn't like the idea of that at all. I was not amused, but, you know, you don't know what people are going to do, but I don't think having my address up there is an issue. If it happens that somebody comes here and wants to see me or something, well, I suppose that's okay. So I'm going to have 4, but I want to I have three of them. Now I'm going to do 4 beads. Yes, I'd like to know, you know, if anybody planning on sneaking up on me, because, you know, it's not a very good idea, but it's okay. I don't want to be mean. I don't think I'm a mean person, but I'm hoping. I'd have to take forever to take that off there if people think that's wrong. A lot of us have got our address up there. It doesn't matter what you do to try and hide or keep yourself from being seen or people finding you. They will if they really want to. It's, you know, people got hacked on their phones, and you know, you've got to be careful. I know, but I'm thinking, hopefully I'm okay. 4. I hope nobody's going to do anything with that bit of information. I've been living here for a really long time, and I don't know. I've got it there because a lot of people have asked me in the past what my address was, and I don't know. So I just put it up there so you wouldn't have to, you know, so people could just know where I am. I don't know. If you want to know where I live, it's because different ones have sent me a Christmas card or something like that, and that's what that, you know, that's good, or a birthday card or something. Majority of people, I don't think, even go and look at that part where there's more to be seen. Anyway, how many have I got? 3, 4, Make sure they're all the right size, Sonya. And then you go over here and you go down in there. Keep it as close as you can to the other bit. So I'm sorry, lady, I think I'll just leave it as it is. I hope I don't get into trouble because of it in any way, but that looks pretty, doesn't it? How many have we done? 3. I need 2 rows. I need 3 rows of each one, I think. 3, 4. 4 of those. And then I'll do the next lot will be 3 of them, okay? Get yourself organised there. Get yourself in the right place. I don't know what I bought yesterday. I got myself a bit of felt at the shop and a bit of material, but I wasn't going to buy anything at Can Assist, and they said to me, what are you buying from us today? So I couldn't see anything I was interested in. But anyway, so we want 1, 2, 3 now. I bought a nice little pair of earrings and a cross that I can pull apart the earrings and use the cross for something. They were nice and new, these pieces, so that was good. It cost me a couple of dollars. She was having a sale. That part, 3. Am I doing 3? I think I'll only do 2 or 3 because what do you reckon? Is it looking okay? Yeah. It doesn't look bad to me. I think it's all right. And then we're going to do 2 and 1, okay? 2 or 2, and then 1. 2 of 2 beads, 2 rows of 2 beads. Because you can make these as long or as short as you like. It's up to you how big you make them for your piece of work. Two. Probably should have a little bit of green on the end of it. I don't know. Could do. I've got a yard full of lavender. I should know whether I need to put a bit of green on the bottom or not. There we go. And I'm just going to put 1 on now. I think one will be right. If you like, you could go back down, sew them back down so they'd all be the right way, although I let them leaning with their little, the holes open, they don't look too bad. They don't. Come here. Please. Chasing the bead around the place. And sort of, I've wandered off here a bit further to take it more of on an angly thing, or angle. One more of 1. There we go. Come here, get you. Rightio. Yeah. I'm going to go back in under where these 2 are. I'm going to go in between them. I'm going to go over the cotton that's going through the 2 of them there. And I'm going to stitch that down there and see if that will make them stand up a bit. Not particularly, no, it didn't work. Come on. As I can go back and sew them, they'll sit that way. But I don't know, I think it looks all right. I do, I think it looks pretty good. A bit wonky. I might, if you do yours, you might want to go back and do that, go through them again, and just pull them together a bit better if they'll go. I'll try this one first. Go through both pieces. Go through both beads. and then hopefully they'll come up together a bit better. Not really, but it's not bad, because I'm going to fix these ones here with the 3 on it as well. And go through them again. And just manoeuvre them around to where you want them to be anyway, so they'll sit nicely for you. Because these ones are not as raised up, of course, as those, because there's not as many beads on, but I think it looks okay. Yes, I'm good with that. Now, I'm going to put some little bits on. When I say bits, I want to put some on the one I did before. I didn't have any leaves. Didn't have leaves. And I think I want to do that. Or I'll show you how to do the leaf. Well, that's really easy. I haven't done that it's not done the same way, so excuse me. I'll show you how to do the leaf now, so I might run out of time, which I shouldn't do. I was talking about the ones off the stems here before, because on that I did some bullion stitches around that way. But I think I'll do a leaf here now, and that way you'll know what's going on there, righto? Now where's the piece of thread here? I'll put my bead needle over there. Might have to have a mouthful of water. I don't know. I woke up this morning with a sore throat, but it's gone now, so that's good. It wasn't really bad. It was just a bit tickly. Excuse me. Oh dear. Anybody that wants to make a comment on my giveaway will have to put it maybe under this one, because they turned off my... Google in its wisdom turns off some of the comment things sometimes because, I don't know, something to do with the algorithm thing, something that's not... well, anyway, so if you want to say anything about any of the videos that I put up and they take the comments, it happens sometimes, and they give you about 2 or 3 over a period of time. They take your comments down, or they don't let you have a comment. I might have made a mistake because I put it all up there in capitals first and didn't realise until it was too late that I'd uploaded it, that that's what I'd accidentally done. And I thought maybe that was what reason why they took it down. But there's something that's in the... They say that the algorithm finds something in your heading or something that's in there, something that sounds wrong, which is really weird, but, you know, what are you going to do? I don't know. You can't let computers rule the world, but it's probably starting to get like that. So I'm going to do this nice stitch up here. It looks nice and neat. And I could make a little bag out of this, couldn't I? Put a journal in it or something. That'd be pretty. That would look good. Put one of my little journals in it, I think. That's what I'll do. So that's that there. Now, because there'll be another one with lavender on there, I'd say. I'll put another lavender one up. I'll just show you when I do that, because I don't know if I'll have time today. I want to show you how to bead these ones on for the leaf, which are not done the same as what I just did them other ones. I'm going to use green this time because I've got green beads. And I wanted the ones underneath here, didn't I? That was the plan, was it, or what? Yep. It was the plan to use these under here. Oh, isn't they nice? Aren't they nice? Isn't they nice? Sorry about my English language, whatever. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't it beautiful? That looks good. Those ones there, they're good colour. Look at these. But see, when that's closed, I suppose, you don't get the full benefit of the goodness, do you? Okay, so now I'm going to do this leaf one. If I put a bit of thread in the cotton, it'll help a lot, I think. It'll help a lot. It will. I'm only going to have one strand anyway because I want it to be green. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly the same. I think when I did the ones that's got these sort of glassy looking ones, your thread should be the colour anyway, unless you don't mind if it's seen, because you're going to be able to see it. I hope I'm trying to thread the right end. I've got my needle threader up there, but come on. Oh dear, I wonder if that's my daughter. She was coming here today to do something for me. Oh, she might have to wait a minute till I'm finished. If it is her, might not be. She took kids bingo. Friends' children, they went to bingo. I don't know how that would have went. It's child bingo, so should have been interesting. But the kids do got to do things on school holidays, I suppose, so they're having a big, well, I suppose, like bingo session for them. So now I'm going to start with one bead. I think I'm going to start here. I don't want it too big. But then again, it needs to be fastened to something, so it can be fastened to there, and I might make another one over here or down there or something. So you come up with the thing, and you pick up a bead, and I'm gonna pick which one, the pretty one. I'll do the pretty one. I mean the lavender leaf is not even green. It's sort of greyish, isn't it? Yeah, but it is in my world, so you can have whatever colour you like. So you just pick up one bead, right? Now you're going to pick up two more, right? So now two more, okay. And you pull that down there. And then you're going to go, and I've figured this out now again, how I do this. You're going to go back over, and I'm holding it like this so you can see. You want to go back here, pick up that one and that one there, righto? Okay, just take my word for it. I think it's going to work. Nobody panic. Righto, so you need to pull that down straight, flat I should say. Pull it down and you'll have one bead and two going that way, okay? That's what we're getting. So now we're going to do three. I must have that round the wrong way. Hang on a minute. Put that back over that way, Sonia. This was easy when I did it the first time. Of course it would have been. So it's like this, sort of. No, it's not. Hang on a minute. Nobody panic, because I've got to get this worked out. Do I need to go through the front? I'm going through the top one here for a minute too, for a second, just to see if I can sort out how this is going to lay down, because there we go. So if you get it so it's like that, right, so you have to go through that one there too. And you're going to hold that down. I'm going to go through the back. Did I go through the back of it? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, I should have did that before. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Nobody panic. We'll go down in there, take it through the back. This needs to be turned around the other way. Sit down there. Hang on a minute. I've got that. I want to show you how to fix yours if you get this stage. If you get, let's cut that out. Let's start again, righto? We'll have another go at that. That was just all going haywire on me. I think I know what I did now, because I didn't do it how I thought, because I couldn't. It would have been moving about. I made a mistake. I'm going to have to undo that and show you now what I did. So I picked up one bead and I went down in the back of it there. And then I come up here and I get two beads. One, two. I'm Sure, I threaded this through all the way it was going up and down, didn't I? Yes, I did, because it's... Yeah, okay, so we go through the two of them, okay? And that'll go across there, like down there like that, okay? And I'll figure this out any minute now, because it's still not how I thought it was going to go. Maybe it will be right, what I'm doing, I don't know. I thought I was going to join them together. I come up through there, go through that, like that. Come back here and go through. You might have to rewind this a few times. Do you have 2 beads or 3? How many do I go with now? 3? Yes, 3. Cotton out of this one. I hope this doesn't go over time. The last video I did. Now that's going to go through there, alright? And you're going to go down in this. Okay. So you want to come up through here. And only put 3 on. 1, 2, these are all too big, I think. I'm going to get some more. They're not that big. We want to leave them the right size. 3 more. 4, Sonya. You're up to 4, aren't you? Yes. Put that in there. I think I went back through these other ones, because that's lifting up. So I think I'm going to go back through them and come back up and go through them and hold them down a bit better. Because it's not how I thought I'd put them on there, but it'll work. I'll just go back and tuck and re-put them down, because that's what you need to do, because otherwise it won't be flat. Did I go to 5 or not? No, I did 2 4s. And then I started making it small again. Okay, but you can do your one whichever way you like. You know, like if you don't want to make it that long, or you want to make it thinner, you might want to have it a bit thinner than this. And I know how I can fix this now. I know what I did. I can tell what I did now. There's 2 lots of 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 beads. Now I have to keep watching this, because I'm going to show you how to fix this, because that one there, I've managed to not pick him up properly. So they do 2. One, 2, in there, and then you can leave it at that. Don't think you need to do the one. Now come up in each one and put them back down again. Fasten it back down again. Go to the side and go through there. Actually, I'm going to weave through it all of them before I take it back down. Okay. Take your cotton through each line of beads, right? And that way, hopefully, they'll sit together nicely. Except for that one that I didn't sew down here, which I'll fasten that down there in a minute, because he's flapping around in the brooch. I don't know how I come to do that, but I'm sure you'll see it when you rewind it, if you have to look again and see what I've done. Come on, through there, and that's making it sit really nice, isn't it, if you weave it back through it. There we go. Except there's one there that's kicking up to the side that I'm not a very fan of. Look at this, I'm not a very big fan of this bit. What's it think it's doing anyway? Well, see, we're in charge, so we can go and fix that. Go up underneath it. gets hold of it there and pull it back through here. Again, even if you've got to go through them a few times, it's okay, because you need to get hold of it and make sure that it stays there where you want it to be. There's no rules on that. You can do that if you want to, see. Pull it out of wax on you. So that's a leaf. And I hope you think that it looks like one. Anyway, I better go because I don't know what time I started this. I had a bit of an idea. I think I've got 40 minutes. I might have 5 minutes just to do a few little bits on here to show you that, because then I can work on the other piece of the thing. That looks really cool. I think so. And I'm going to have a couple of little stitches to make some little stitch leaves on it. I'll probably go and find them other beads too that I used before, if I've got any, because I don't know. I used a fair few on this, I can say. I used a fair few on there. Oh, come on, you can do this, Sonya. This needle's really good. It's just the hole is not nice at all. I was doing a video the other day and I was calling the needle the wrong thing. Anyway, it's okay. I might have to get in me book, one of my books, and find things so I can show you what each one looks like. This is a straw needle. I know that. And the other day I think I had a Chanel one or something, and I was calling it... what was I saying it was? Cruel. It was a Chanel one, I think. Anyway, never mind. We'll sort things out eventually. So I can do the... what's the name on this, couldn't I? This could have one of them bullion stitches on it, couldn't it? What do you reckon? Make a bit of greenery at the base here, see? That's the idea of that. How am I any good at a bullion stitch these days? I haven't done one for a really long time. I haven't. I like to make sure that my thread's not going to get caught. I got hold of this, get hold of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the wraps have got to be longer, about the same length as what that stitch is from there to there. So I've got 10. One of them is not looking good, so I'll push it back down here. I'll just wrap it. I don't have to count these. I only have to count them if I'm going to do something the same. And I'm not really going to do anything the same at the moment. Maybe I could have had a few more thicknesses of thread, make this a little bit thicker. But anyway, so hang on to it. Just let it wiggle around a bit. Okay, there you go. There you go. Don't get it caught up in your beads. Been a long time since I did one of those, I think. Feels like at any rate. It could be a tiny bit tight, I don't know. No, a bit like it is, so you don't fiddle around with it. So we're going to go out here and do this side one. What am I doing here? I'm bringing something through behind me. A bit of thread from something else is coming through there. Very bit that was laying on the table. Right. I think pearl cotton would have been a better idea to use that on this, but we'll still be fine with what we're doing. So pearl threads works really good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have to count, but I always do. It's just something. It's habit. It's just a bad habit for me, isn't it? Okay. Oops, I didn't hang on to that very good, did I? It got away from me. Try and manoeuvre it as you go. give it a bit of a twiddle and a twitch and things like that. When you get it right, you can hardly see it, but it's there. You can see it, it is there. Okay. Now I'm going to do a few little leaf type looking things. Just by doing that, just by making a daisy thing. Okay. Lazy daisy. Or detached chain. Whatever you want to call it. Just bring it a bit away from the chain, the stitch, that piece that makes it like comes out with a peak. If you do about 3, it's probably enough. Here. Right, back through there. Does it have leaves on it? Yeah. Ah, dear Sonia. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think I like it, you know, and I'm going to do some over here too, and the bullion stitch around this part here of it, because I just am, and then I'm going to maybe put a small one out there, I don't know yet, and something on the bottom. But anyway, I'll come back and show you that when I get it finished, and I hope it's not too long, because I'll show you how to do those flowers too on the bottom. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Please put a like on my channel, because if you don't, or you don't put a comment, it doesn't go up very far, and those ones that you can't put comments on, they don't go very far. More people don't even see them. People can't find them, I don't think. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.